Marlins hosting the Phillies. The Phillies are minus 105 on the money line. The Marlins are minus 115. The over under 8 runs. The Phillies getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 190, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Marlins laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 158, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. Suarez pitched twice against the Marlins last year. The Phillies won both of those games. 5 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won 10-3 in Miami. He struck out 4. 5 innings, no runs, no earned. They won that game 10-0 in Miami. He struck out 4. They are 6-4 as a team in Suarez's last 10 starts. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 5.5 strikeouts per game in those games. The reason why the Marlins are a favorite is when I get to Garrett's individual stats. He pitched once against the Phillies last year, 4 2/3, 4 runs, 3 of which were earned. They lost that game 4-1. That was in Philly. He struck out 3. Now this season, the Marlins are 9-1 as a team in his last 10 appearances. They've won his last 7 appearances. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 7 strikeouts per game in those games. Now remember, when I say all of these videos, when there's a pitcher who has a really long winning streak, it's only a matter of time before ultimately he does lose. Now, head-to-head, the road team is 6-4. The Phillies are 6-4. The underdog is 6-4 on the money line. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 9-1. There have been 6 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, including the last 2 games they played against each other, the one today. The under is 5-4-1 in their last 10, and the under 8 specifically is 6-3-1. The game they played today, the Phillies won 4-3. The game before that, the Marlins won 3-2. The game before that, the Marlins won 8-4. And the game before that, the Phillies won 15-3. The Phillies are 8-2 in their last 10. The under is 5-3-2 in their last 10 games, and they are on a 4-game winning streak. There was a total of 4 runs, 12 runs, 4 runs, and 7 runs. 3 runs in a win, 8 runs in a win, 3 runs in a win, 4 runs in a win. For the Marlins, they are 5-5 in their last 10. The over is 5-4-1 in their last 10. They've lost their last 2 games. They are 2-2 in their last 4, 3-2 in their last 5. There's been a total of 17 runs, 19 runs, 3 runs, and 7 runs. 15 runs in a win, 10 runs in a win, shutout and a loss, and then 3 runs in a loss. I'm going to pick the Phillies mainly because I think Garrett's winning streak is ultimately going to come to an end, and who else against a division rival that knows him very well. So I'm going to take the Phillies with the money line. The Phillies getting the runs, and I'm going to go under, especially since Suarez beat the Marlins both times. And I mean, I'm debating whether or not to go over because both of those games the Phillies scored 10 runs. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.